Welcome back, Fluff family, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Sweetie. This is Losing the Fluff. We use walking workouts and low impact workouts to lose weight, and we really just focus on overall better health. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you, because I'm on my journey towards better health, and I appreciate having people to walk with and work out with. So, with that being said, make sure you have a cup, glass container, or a bottle of water somewhere nearby. And if at any time you need a break, just pause me, because I'm not going nowhere, right? But do hydrate yourself, take that break, and get back to the video, because we're on a new journey, and you have to show your body that you can finish what you start, as well as your subconscious. With that being said, it's time for us to stretch. And I have been out of town, and I'm really sore. So we're going to go and start off with a deep stretch today. Hold this pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Let's hold for. Luckily I have that chair right there. Okay, let's hold for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm really sore. Oh, but we can work this out. Okay. Let's do some arm rolls to the front. 1, make a big 2, 3, 4, 5 to the back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Do some shoulder rolls to the back. 5, 4, big movements. 3, activate your core. 2, 1, to the front. 1, 2, big movements. 3, 4, 5. All right, shake it all off. Shake it off, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. Let's get ready, y'all. Let's get ready to walk. Let's walk it off. Let's go. Let's walk. Yes. So, I have something new to say. Another way. It was like, okay, I just came from being in New York City for the weekend, and I like to say I'm exhausted. I love New York City. However, there's so many ways you can move around, and I realized as I was in New York, this can literally apply to like any vacation. Although when you're in big cities like New York and Toronto, there's a lot of walking. You can't help but get those steps in. You cannot help but get those steps in, okay? So, my suggestion is when you are on vacation, instead of driving around and taking in the sights like that, because also when you're in the car driving around, you can only take it in for a short time because of the movement of the car, versus you getting out and walking to really take in the area that you're in. You can really take in the sights. So get out, park your car, and walk. When you're out of town, walk around the downtown. Walk around in the safe neighborhoods, or you would probably go shopping, go window shopping, because some people just enjoy window shopping, or you know what I mean? But do get out when you are on vacation and enjoy the town. Not just by quickly going through the town. Park the car, take a walk. Yes, take a walk. I mean, when I'm saying take a walk, I don't literally mean like you gotta go walk the neighborhood, but you can, right? Because I enjoyed some really beautiful parks when I was in New York. I went to this place called Bryant Park, and they had ice skating there, and like Winter Village. It was set up very beautifully. I loved it. And then before that, I went to another park called Union Square, which I also loved. And there was a lot of Fluff, a lot of vendors. At Union Square, they even have like a market, which I love going to markets. Love it. And I was looking at all the produce, and I was just enjoying the quality of the fruits and vegetables. Like, no lie, oh, I love where I live. But when I go to the market, I have to sort through the produce to see which one I'm going to get, because some of them are in different various stages of aging, you say it like that. But when I was in New York, and I was looking and stopping and looking at the different produce, you wouldn't have to really stop and like analyze the produce to pick out the best quality, because it all looked the same and the quality was amazing. And that's what I noticed. And then I saw things that I've never seen in my market. And then I was looking at like, where was the farmers coming from? They were like from PA, they're from other places in New York State, but obviously they won't come up to where I'm at because I'm higher up. And at my market, we have farmers that come from, I talk to the farmers because I want to know where they come from. And so most of the farmers that come to my market, they come from about 4 or 5 hours away. Like, that's the biggest distance. Well, I have seen a couple of them that have come up from PA, but it doesn't happen very often. And in the summer, we do get farmers that come up from South Carolina and from Florida, bringing those juicy watermelons. And we welcome them, let me tell you. But when you are out of town, go ahead and take in the sights on your feet, baby. On your feet. Yes, and of course, because I'm in a bigger city, there's a lot of riding on the subway. So what does that mean? Up and down, up and down, up and down the subway steps. And so yes, these knees was getting in the work. Yes, these knees was getting that work. And I was like, you know, and in my moment, you know, I'm like, I got this. But then as time was going on, I can start to feel the pressure of my legs. And I will say this, family. Thank goodness we did those 30-day challenge that we just finished. Well, we did squats every day. Because I really feel like my legs have really grown from that. My knees have really grown from that. And that this trip to New York City might not have been as fun for me. I mean, it may have been more painful if I hadn't worked to get my body a little bit more stronger. So we're going to say thank you, squats. And we're going to thank our body by right now jumping into squats. So let's go ahead and get 25 out the way, y'all. Because after doing 40 squats a day, 25 out the way should be nothing for you. So in 5, 4, 25 squats, 3. I hope you have activated your core. We're going to keep it activated for the entirety of this workout. 1, let's squat it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, want a deeper challenge? 14, take deeper squats. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, there you go. 21, you got this, family. 22, 23, we're going to go into 2 knee-ups. 24, 25, knee-ups, family. Crossover knee-ups. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're about to do 10 side jacks. 9. Ooh. 10. Take the side jacks. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna walk after this. 10, 11. Let's walk to the bonus in there. Let's walk it off. Let's go. Let's walk. Yeah. So, you know, I was in New York, and day 2. I was already sore from day 1. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I got up, and we was back at it again. I took in more steps than I did the other day. So, yesterday I got in 17,000, 10 steps. And the day before that, I got in a little over 13,000 steps. Yes. And I was just like, you know, and I won't say this, family, because you know I'm a homebody. Don't really go outside. But walking around and taking a step outside definitely feels different from me taking in all my steps in the house. I can't even explain it. Maybe it's just walking on the concrete. Maybe it's because when I'm outside, I actually have on sneakers and my orthopedic inserts and all that stuff. I don't know. I can't explain that science. But I will explain that taking my steps in the house, and I don't have a walking board or anything like that. I just be walking around, and then I'm also doing that technique to help my knees get stronger. Oh my goodness, y'all. Being out in the world and like literally walking, I was just like, oh my goodness. I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this. Please don't take offense. I was walking around New York, and when I got to Bryant Park, I looked around, y'all, and I see people chubby like me. And I was just thinking, if I lived here in New York, I wouldn't even look like this. How are y'all chubby? I don't understand. I don't understand. All the steps you gotta take living in New York, up and down them subway steps, up and down, up and down. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to catch the bus. We don't catch the bus. But like, probably if you take a lot of cabs, you don't have to do all that up and down, up and down. However, I enjoy the subway experience, y'all. We don't have subways where I live, and I enjoy the subway experience. However, I'll be honest, when we just went this last time, my subway experience wasn't what it has been in the past. But, okay, so when I went 5 years ago, I didn't ride the subway. I didn't ride the subway. I wasn't with my mom, I was with my mom. And she don't know how to catch subways, I don't. But my sister used to live there. So when I'm with her, we are always in those subways. And I love the subway experience. What I am saying, people performing in the subways. Because there's so many talented people that live in New York City, y'all. And when you're in the subway, you get to see these people perform these talents. You just get to see like how talented there are. How much talent just lives in New York City. I mean, like, and there's people of all ages that you see performing. All sorts of things. And that's the beauty of it, I learned. All sorts of things. And sometimes the performances come out of nowhere, and you just find yourself like, I was flabbergasted. Because like, I never saw like a bad show. I never, like dancers, performers, whatever they were doing. I never, me personally, never experienced seeing a bad show. And it was always like, just sitting there waiting to see, well, when the next artist or performer gonna appear. Well, I didn't see that this weekend. Not actually in the subway like I'm used to. So like when I was down by like, I was in Times Square in the subway, 42nd Street. In that area, it was really, really big. It's almost like being in the Atlanta airport. If you've ever been there, you know, you know. But that's where I saw people performing. I saw a saxophonist one day. Another day I saw somebody playing some drums. And both were nice, but I'm like, geez, where are the people that are actually walking through the subway? Cars, performing through the cars. Maybe they outlawed that stuff. I don't know, it's been a while. But the one other thing I noticed, y'all, is the Metro card is about to expire. And I'm like, wow. These are like little things I like about New York. Bringing home my Metro card. And when I went to Toronto, I noticed that they're about to expire their version of the Metro card. So just FYI, we're moving into the digital world. And it shows when you go on vacation, the little things that you do. So I had to put my wallet in my coat pocket. Because a lot of times I feel like every time when you get to the subway, like your train's about to come in 2 minutes. And you gotta go digging around in your purse to find your wallet to pull out your card. Because if you got the card where you could just put it down and scan it like that, you could just hurry go through. And so that's what I had. And that's how I kept on. So I was like, man, I can't keep digging to this purse. So I put it in my pocket, zipped up my pocket, I got a zipper, zip it up. So when I get down there, whoop, whoop, and that's what I was doing. And I'll say this, I only saw one rat. I only saw one rat in New York down in the subway. Whereas before, y'all, I saw lots and really big ones. Big like a small Shih Tzu. If you know what a Shih Tzu is and the size of a Shih Tzu. Yes, the rats that I used to see were like small Shih Tzus. And I was like, listen, I don't know what y'all doing in New York to get rid of y'all rat problem, but tell the mayor of Rochester so he can do it, because the problem here has increased. Or did y'all send y'all rats upstate? Because you can take them back. But yes, I enjoyed my trip, but while I was away, I was very cognizant of getting in my steps. Now, the other side of when I talk about weight loss, was I very cognizant about what I was eating? Not so much. But then yes, I was. So I ate me some fruit, but I had ran across this place called Guac something, where I could build my own nachos, y'all. And I fell in love with the place. Nachos were delicious, and I built my own nachos. But remember, I don't eat meat, so I wasn't building it with a bunch of bad stuff. I put like black beans, and they had like some sauteed peppers and onions. I put that, and I put some jalapenos, and then I didn't use no rice. I did use some cheese though. I put a little bit of some fats in there. So I put some white queso, and then some shredded cheese on top. And I had them cook me some shrimp. Oh, I love shrimp on nachos. I don't know if you have never had shrimp nachos. Treat yourself one day. Because the most unhealthiest part of what I was eating actually was just the nachos, right? But the beans and the vegetables, the jalapenos, that was the good stuff. And then probably the sauces. I had put mango verde salsa on top, and then chipotle. I probably could have kept off with that chipotle, but I like it spicy, y'all. I like it spicy. Yes. Okay, y'all. Y'all ready? We're gonna go back. I'm gonna do 10 more squats, y'all. 10 more squats. Why not? You know what? Let's do 15 more squats. That way we can make it back to that 40. And then we're gonna follow that up with 10 pullbacks, followed by 10 knee-ups. Because y'all know we're going to work these knees. We're going to work these knees. We're going to work these knees. Yes, I'm in a very playful mood today. So let's go. In 5, 4, you want a challenge? 3, deeper squats. 2, 1. And if you don't want a challenge, keep it light, but don't give up. 1, 2, 3, come on y'all, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, crossover knee ups. 1, high knees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get those good pullbacks in, y'all. Whew. Here's the form. I thought I could do it from the side, so I don't accidentally kick my couch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After this, we're gonna cool it down, y'all. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's cool it down. Whew. Let's breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's take it up in through your nose still listening to the sound of my voice, you're ready today with today's video. So I just want to thank you for sticking with me, and walking with me, and squatting with me. I appreciate it, I really do. Today we got in 1,783 steps. That's 1,783 steps with 40 squats. We're definitely on our way to having a good, productive day. So go out there and be amazing. And remember, always remember that giving up on yourself is never an option. I love you. I'll see y'all next time.